Hello, dear readers of TV Days Drama Digest. Buckle up, because the winds of change are sweeping through Salem, and the drama is about to reach fever pitch. The beloved soap opera Days of Our Lives is poised to deliver a storyline so explosive, so heart-wrenching, that it might just redefine the very fabric of the DiMera and Horton families. At the center of this storm are Johnny DiMera and Lucas Horton, two men whose paths are about to collide in ways that could unravel decades of secrets, ignite new relationships, and resurrect ghosts from the past. Will this saga open the door to a surprising new bond between Johnny and Lucas? Could a shocking DNA revelation rewrite history? And what role does the infamous Stefano DiMera play in this tangled web? Let's dive into the heart of Salem's latest drama and explore the possibilities that have fans buzzing with anticipation. Lucas Horton's return, a spark in Salem's powder keg. The sleepy yet scandal-prone town of Salem is about to be shaken to its core with the return of Lucas Horton. After a prolonged absence, Lucas is stepping back into the spotlight, and his arrival is anything but a quiet homecoming. Fans have been speculating wildly about what brings him back to the fold. Is it a quest for redemption? A chance to mend broken ties? Or could it be something far more personal, something tied to the enigmatic Johnny DiMera? Lucas, with his boyish charm and complicated history, has always been a fan favorite. His past is a tapestry of love, betrayal, and fierce loyalty to his family, particularly his mother, Kate Roberts, and his children. But this time, his return feels different. There's an undercurrent of purpose, a glint in his eye that suggests he's carrying a secret, or perhaps seeking one. Whispers among the Days fandom suggest that Lucas's reappearance might be intricately linked to Johnny, the young DiMera heir whose life is about to be turned upside down. Could Lucas be the key to unlocking a mystery that has been buried for years? The anticipation is palpable, and the stage is set for a confrontation that could change everything. Johnny DiMera, a young man at a crossroads. Johnny DiMera, the charismatic and ambitious son of EJ and Sammy, has never been one to shy away from drama. With his sharp wit, smoldering intensity, and a penchant for stirring the pot, Johnny has carved out his place in Salem as a force to be reckoned with. But beneath his confident exterior lies a young man grappling with his identity, his legacy, and the weight of the DiMera name. His recent falling out with his father, EJ DiMera, has left him adrift, questioning the very foundations of his life. EJ, with his polished demeanor and ruthless ambition, has long been a polarizing figure in Johnny's world, and their estrangement has created a void that Johnny is desperate to fill. Enter Lucas Horton. As Johnny navigates the choppy waters of his fractured family, rumors are swirling that he might find an unexpected ally in Lucas. Fans are buzzing with speculation. Could Johnny, disillusioned with EJ's cold pragmatism, turn to Lucas for guidance? There's something undeniably compelling about the idea of Johnny confiding in Lucas, perhaps even declaring that Lucas is much better than EJ. Such a statement would be more than a jab at his father. It would signal a seismic shift in Johnny's loyalties and set the stage for a new dynamic in Salem. But what could draw these two men together? Is it mere coincidence, or is there a deeper connection waiting to be uncovered? A DNA secret that could shatter everything. The heart of this unfolding drama lies in a rumor so tantalizing it has sent shockwaves through the Days fandom. Johnny may be on the verge of discovering a life-altering secret about his DNA. Whispers of a paternity test have been circulating, and the implications are nothing short of earth-shattering. Could Johnny, long believed to be the son of EJ DiMera, actually be the son of Lucas Horton? The mere possibility is enough to make even the most seasoned soap opera fan gasp. The idea of a paternity twist is, of course, a hallmark of Days of Our Lives. Salem is no stranger to swapped test results, hidden truths, and long-buried secrets. But this potential revelation feels particularly seismic. If Johnny is not EJ's son but Lucas's, it would rewrite the history of the DiMera family and send ripples through every corner of Salem. Johnny's entire identity, his connection to the DiMera legacy, his place in the family empire, would be called into question. And for Lucas, a man who has fought tooth and nail to protect his children, discovering a son he never knew he had would be both a blessing and a burden. The clues are tantalizing. Fans have pointed to subtle hints in recent episodes, a lingering glance between Johnny and Lucas, a cryptic comment about family ties, and an air of unease whenever EJ's name is mentioned. Could these be breadcrumbs leading to a bombshell revelation? The writers of Days are masters of suspense, and they've left just enough ambiguity to keep viewers on the edge of their seats. But the real question is, who could be behind such a deception and why? Stefano Di Mera, the puppet master, returns. No discussion of a Di Mera family secret would be complete without mentioning the legendary Stefano Di Mera. The patriarch of the Di Mera dynasty, Stefano has long been the mastermind behind some of Salem's most audacious schemes. His ability to manipulate, deceive, and orchestrate chaos from beyond the grave is practically a soap opera institution. And now, with rumors of Stefano's resurrection swirling, fans are wondering if he could be the architect of this DNA drama. Stefano's history with paternity tests is infamous. Time and again, he has tampered with results, rewritten family trees, and played God with the lives of those around him. If Johnny's paternity is in question, it's not hard to imagine Stefano's hand at work. Perhaps years ago, in a bid to secure the Di Mera legacy, Stefano orchestrated a switch in the test results, ensuring that Johnny would be raised as EJ's son rather than Lucas's. The motives could be myriad: to cement EJ's loyalty, to undermine Lucas, or simply to indulge in the chaos that Stefano so relished. But the twist doesn't end there. Stefano's rumored resurrection adds an extra layer of intrigue. Is it possible that the Phoenix himself is rising from the ashes to reclaim his place in Salem? If so, his return could coincide with the unraveling of this paternity secret, forcing Johnny to confront not only his true parentage, but also the legacy of the man who shaped his family's destiny. The prospect of Stefano's involvement elevates this storyline from a family drama to a Shakespearean tragedy, with betrayals, revelations, and power struggles at its core. The emotional fallout. A family torn apart. If the rumors are true and Johnny is revealed to be Lucas's son, the emotional fallout would be cataclysmic. For Johnny, the discovery would be a gut punch, forcing him to question everything he thought he knew about himself. The Di Mera name, with all its prestige and peril, has defined him for years. To lose that connection, and to gain a new one with Lucas, would be a seismic shift in his identity. Would he embrace Lucas as his father, or would he resent the truth that upended his life? Johnny's fiery spirit and impulsive nature suggest that his reaction could be anything but calm. For Lucas, the revelation would be equally complex. As a man who has always put his family first, discovering a son he never knew he had would be a dream come true and a nightmare. Lucas's history with Sammy, Johnny's mother, is fraught with passion and pain. Could this revelation reopen old wounds, forcing Lucas to confront his past with Sammy? And how would he navigate his relationship with Johnny, a young man who has grown up under the shadow of the Di Mera family? Then there's EJ, whose world would be turned upside down by the loss of his son. EJ's pride in his Di Mera heritage is unwavering, and the idea of Johnny being stripped from that legacy would be a devastating blow. Would EJ fight to maintain his bond with Johnny, or would he lash out in anger, blaming Lucas or even Sammy for the deception? The potential for conflict between EJ and Lucas is electric, promising confrontations that could light up the screen. And let's not forget Sammy, the fiery matriarch who ties this tangled web together. Sammy's history with both EJ and Lucas is a roller coaster of love, betrayal, and redemption. A paternity revelation would thrust her back into the center of the drama, forcing her to confront her past choices and their consequences. Would she stand by Johnny as he navigates this crisis, or would her own emotions, guilt, anger, or even relief complicate matters further? A new bond between Johnny and Lucas? Amid the chaos of this potential paternity bombshell, there's a glimmer of hope, the possibility of a new relationship between Johnny and Lucas. If Johnny is indeed Lucas's son, their connection could become a cornerstone of the storyline. Lucas, with his down-to-earth warmth and unwavering loyalty, could offer Johnny the kind of fatherly support that EJ has often withheld. Johnny, in turn, could find in Lucas a mentor and confidant, someone who understands the complexities of navigating Salem's treacherous waters. The idea of Johnny confiding in Lucas, perhaps even praising him as better than EJ, is a tantalizing prospect. It suggests a bond built on mutual respect and shared experiences, rather than the power struggles that have defined Johnny's relationship with EJ. Lucas's return to Salem could mark the beginning of a father-son dynamic that fans have never seen before, one that challenges the DiMera legacy and celebrates the Horton family's resilience. Of course, this bond wouldn't come easily. Johnny's loyalty to his DiMera roots runs deep, and Lucas's own baggage, his history with Sammy, his struggles with addiction, could complicate their relationship. But the potential for growth, for healing, and for a new kind of family is undeniable. Fans are already imagining heartwarming scenes of Johnny and Lucas finding common ground, perhaps over a shared love of adventure or a mutual disdain for EJ's machinations. The bigger picture, Salem's ever-shifting landscape. This storyline, with its blend of paternity secrets, family feuds, and Stefano's looming shadow, is quintessentially Days of Our Lives. It's a reminder of why fans have remained loyal to the show for decades, its ability to weave complex, emotional narratives that keep viewers guessing. As Johnny and Lucas's story unfolds, it will undoubtedly intersect with other plots in Salem, from Kate's fierce protectiveness to Chad's ongoing struggles with the DiMera legacy. The ripple effects of this drama could reshape alliances, reignite old rivalries, and introduce new players to the game. The resurrection of Stefano, if it comes to pass, would only amplify the stakes. His return would not only shed light on Johnny's paternity, but also challenge the power dynamics in Salem. Would Stefano seek to reclaim his empire, or would he use the secret to manipulate those around him? The possibilities are endless, and the writers have a wealth of history to draw upon as they craft this next chapter. What's next for Johnny and Lucas? As we await the next episodes of Days of Our Lives, one thing is certain: the story of Johnny and Lucas is poised to be a game-changer. Whether it's a DNA test that rewrites history, a resurrected Stefano pulling the strings, or a new bond forged in the fires of Salem's drama, this storyline promises to deliver the kind of heart-pounding, tear-jerking moments that have made the show a cultural phenomenon. Fans are already flooding social media with theories, predictions, and hopes for what's to come. Will Johnny embrace Lucas as his father? Will EJ fight to keep his son? And what secrets will Stefano's return unearth? For now, all we can do is wait and watch as the drama unfolds. So grab your popcorn, dear readers, and settle in for the ride. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.